after this beat.
Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I am your man, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. Every single day, y'all. Every single day. You are now rocking with the best. And since you are rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. Obviously, we are still celebrating. We are still cheering. We are still stomping to Albany, New York. Sweet 16, y'all. Sweet 16. And the South Carolina Gamecocks are 34-0. 34-0. And a whole lot of teams would love to be in our place. Would love to be in our place. But it took a long time to get here. It took a long time to get into the club. And since we are in the club now, we are not going out. We're not going out. We got our table. We got the bottles ready to be popped. We got the water for extra. We got everything that you want in a party. The DJ is set. We are ready. We are ready to dance. We are ready to pull down those nets. We are ready to celebrate in Cleveland. But we got to get past Albany first. When we play Friday, then we're going to play again on Sunday. And then we're going to Cleveland to take those nets down, to claim another championship. Third one, 2017, 2022, and 2024. South Carolina has not lost a basketball game in so long. Last year went 36-1. This year we're 34-0. Last night's game, yesterday's game, however you want to say it, whenever you watch this basketball game on yesterday against the North Carolina Tar Heels, Tar Heels talked a little bit of trash. In that basketball game. But everybody talks a little trash. It's basketball, right? I like it. I love it. I want more of it. With North Carolina scoring a total of 41 points. North Carolina scored a total of 41 points. Our bench scored 51 points. Our bench scored 51 points in this basketball game yesterday. There's this whole thing that came out last night in the live show about some T.L.C. And I told a loyal subscriber, I told my homeboy, yo, I'm going to use that. T.L.C. T.L.C. stands for Tessa, Lay, and Chloe. Tessa, Lay, and Chloe. Everybody needs a little TLC in their life. Everybody needs a little love and care in their life. But you know what North Carolina did not have? It's some TLC. They didn't have no Tessa Johnson. They didn't have no MiLaysia Fulwiley. They definitely didn't have no Chloe Kitts showing up. We put so much emphasis on our bench at the University of South Carolina. So much emphasis. But when you look at other teams and you look at the talent that other teams have and the depth that they have or the lack thereof, you see that the sparing difference of whatever team that we might play in us. Let's start with Tessa Johnson, since she is T. Let's start with Tessa Johnson. Tessa Johnson is the McDonald's All-American, Gatorade Player of the Year in Minnesota. Beautiful family. Overcame obstacles in her high school career, broke a leg. Still ended up being the 25th ranked player in the class of 2023. The best shooter in that class. McDonald's All-American. Tessa Johnson has arrived at the University of South Carolina. We've seen glimpses of it early. But Tessa Johnson has no fear. It's almost like she's been here before. Tessa has size. She has speed. She has a defensive prowess that is exceptional, especially playing for this basketball team. And what she also has is one of the prettiest shots you will ever see. Tessa Johnson has a butter rainbow three that is sensational to watch. Yesterday, she was knocking those threes down effortlessly. Effortlessly. It was so special to see. Tessa was 3 for 5 from three in yesterday's game. She played 26 minutes. She had 11 points. She was 3 for 7 overall. She was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She had 3 rebounds. Tessa Johnson was her in yesterday's ball game. But here's the thing. Tessa Johnson has been her for quite some time now. Tessa Johnson's averaged 17 minutes a game this season. 17 minutes a game. 17 minutes a game on this squad. That might not seem like a lot on some basketball teams, but 17 minutes a game on this basketball team means that you're playing a lot. Because the most minutes that a player averages is about 27, 28 minutes a game on this basketball team. Because we play our bench. We play our bench. Tessa Johnson for the season averaging about 6 points, 2 rebounds, assists, a steal, shooting 44% from the field, shooting 43% from three, 85% from the free throw line. Tessa Johnson has been balling. You don't just walk into a game and say 43% from the three. You got to be on North Carolina scouting report, but apparently they wasn't, because the previous game against North Carolina, against Presbyterian, Tessa was a little off. That three ball was off. But shooter's going to continue to shoot. And when Tessa's a little off shooting the basketball against Presbyterian, she still had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Good defense. It's more to basketball than just shooting, ladies and gentlemen. It's more to basketball than shooting. With shooters, sometimes their shot going to be off. Now, on this basketball team, Tessa Johnson is not going to take a whole lot of shots. She ain't going to take a whole lot of shots. But when the opportunity presents itself, she's going to knock them down. She's going to knock them down. And she knocks them down with regularity. Let's go over what Tessa was doing in the SEC tournament. Texas A&M, 28 minutes, 13 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block shot, 60% from the field, 50% from three, and 86% from the free throw line. That's an SEC tournament when games matter. Against Tennessee, she played about 20 minutes, 8 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 100% from the free throw line, 34% from the field. LSU, she played about 17 minutes, got about 4 points, 1 block shot. Tessa Johnson is the epitome of what an all-around basketball player looks like. About 6'1", can handle the ball. In high school, she was a point forward. She handles the ball for us sometimes. Tessa Johnson is special, ladies and gentlemen. She is a special player, and she's only scratched the surface on how good she can be. Tessa's going to make some big shots on Friday. Trust me when I say that. Regardless of who we're playing, if we're playing Indiana, if we're playing Oklahoma, Tessa's going to make some big shots. And it's going to be awesome. Tessa's going to play some defense. She's going to rebound the basketball. She's going to hit her free throws. 85% from the free throw line is 85% from the free throw line, no matter how you slice it, no matter how you dice it. Tessa is her. She is T from T.L.C. Second one is L. MiLaysia Fulwiley, Keenan High's finest, Columbia, South Carolina, born and bred. MiLaysia Fulwiley. MiLaysia Fulwiley, McDonald's All-American, set so many records in the state of South Carolina. 13th ranked in the 2023 recruiting class. MiLaysia Fulwiley is her. MiLaysia Fulwiley let the world know against Notre Dame, the first game of the season, that she is her. Now, over the course of the season, she's had some ups, she had some downs. But what MiLaysia Fulwiley did, she didn't sit there and sulk. She didn't sit there and get mad. She didn't say, I want to transfer. What MiLaysia Fulwiley did was continue to work. She continued to work. She took the criticism that Dawn Staley and the coaching staff was giving her in terms of her defense and became one of the better perimeter players in terms of defense, not just on our team, but in the conference. MiLaysia Fulwiley's defensive rating is under 75. Under 75. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you're an analytics type dude like I am, but under 75 for a perimeter player on defense is exceptional. It is dynamic. But we don't talk a lot about MiLaysia Fulwiley's defense. We don't talk a lot with that. But that's how she is remaining on the court. Rewind to November 30th when we played North Carolina the first time. We were down by 11 points. We had to come back and win. But that team is much different than the team that played against North Carolina on yesterday. Because in that team, on November 30th, MiLaysia Fulwiley only played 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Because Dawn Staley didn't trust her on defense. The growth of MiLaysia Fulwiley since November the 30th to March the 25th, when I'm now recording this show right now, is unbelievable. Yes, she is spectacular offensively. Yes, she can shoot the three. Yes, she can get to the basket whenever she feels like. Yes, she can hit those free throws. Yes, she's going to do those amazing assists. Yes, she's going to do all of those things. She's going to make the highlights. But what I love about MiLaysia Fulwiley is she's going to guard you. She's going to give that opposing player hell. She made J.J. Kelly feel uncomfortable the whole basketball game. Whole basketball game. Raven Johnson started with her, and then when she got tired, MiLaysia Fulwiley got on her, and you just getting all that energy, all that defense, all that know-how. And she didn't know how to react. J.J. Kelly did not know how to react when Raven Johnson and MiLaysia Fulwiley played, dominating, suffocating. Defense on her. But in terms of offensive numbers, MiLaysia Fulwiley, she was 8 for 15, played 22 minutes, 4 for 7 from the three, with 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 3 block shots. The girl had 3 block shots. She's 5 for 10. 5 for 10, she had 3 block shots. Uncomfortable. Those are the defensive numbers that make you a great all-around player to go with 20 points. To go with 20 points. So when we talk about MiLaysia Fulwiley, we have to talk about the offensive numbers. But come on, y'all. Come on. Give that girl some credit on defensive end. Give her some credit on buying into what Dawn is selling. Give her some credit on being L from T.L.C. MiLaysia Fulwiley can do anything she wants with the basketball. North Carolina Tar Heels did not see MiLaysia Fulwiley that first game. They saw a lot of her in this basketball game. It's a different story. It's a different day. And I have no idea how high MiLaysia Fulwiley's ceiling is. I don't know. I have no idea what her ceiling is. She could be one of the best to ever play basketball at the University of South Carolina. And when I say University of South Carolina and we're one of the best to ever play, you have legends that played at the University of South Carolina. You have legends. You have statues. You have greatness here at South Carolina. She could be one of the best who's ever done it. And if you're one of the best who's ever done it at the University of South Carolina, that means that you're one of the best who ever done it in the history of college basketball. And I believe in my heart that her offense and her defense, that combination of that stellar play is going to make her one of the best who has ever dribbled a basketball in this country. I believe that to be true because you have a lot of sensational offensive players playing women's basketball. You have a lot. You have several who can get buckets. You have several. I saw a player from Baylor try to do the old behind the back MiLaysia Fulwiley move, and I call it MiLaysia Fulwiley move because that's what it is. But she didn't finish. She didn't finish. But there ain't a lot of players in this country who are as good defensively as they are offensively. And that's MiLaysia Fulwiley. So she went from a player who can't get on the court against North Carolina and play 3 minutes because Dawn didn't trust her to playing 22 minutes and playing exceptional defense while scoring buckets. MiLaysia Fulwiley is going to the Sweet 16. Tessa Johnson is going to the Sweet 16, and they are bringing the C along with them, and Chloe Kitts. Chloe Kitts, McDonald's All-American, 17th ranked in the class of 2023, enrolled early. We know the story of one Chloe Kitts. We know that story. How she arrived early, wasn't quite ready, but she decided to take on that challenge. Got bigger, faster, stronger. And Chloe, along with MiLaysia and along with Tessa, has proved that this class of 2023 recruiting class is dynamic. Dynamic. Chloe about 6'2". Last night, she played 17 minutes. Chloe's averaged about 17, 18 minutes a game throughout the course of the season. Chloe had 17 minutes, scored 12 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. That's literally what Chloe does. That is what Chloe Kitts does. She plays 16, 17, 18 minutes, and you look at it like, how in the world she got double figures? How in the world she got 5 or 6 rebounds? But that's what she does. That's what she does. So Chloe, for the season, she's averaging about 19 minutes a game. 10.6 rebounds, 2 assists, about a steal a game, block a game, shooting 55% from the field, 68% from the free throw line. Chloe has been balling out. She's been balling out. And she does it in a way that sometimes I notice because Chloe's also one of the better post defenders on this team. She is one of the better post defenders on the team. Defensive rating for Chloe Kitts is under 76. There are a lot of unsung players on this basketball team. A lot of unsung players on this basketball team. A lot of players on this team who kind of fly under the radar. Because you think about South Carolina, first name you think about is a Kamilla Cardoso. Second name you think about right now is a Malaysia Fullwiley. Then we go on with Te-Hina Paopao, Raven Johnson, Bree Hall. We can go on and on about those players. But then you keep going and going, and oh, Chloe's pretty nice, right? Chloe is nice. Well, Chloe is better than nice. She's better than nice. Because when you average 19 minutes a game and you average 10 points and 6 rebounds in a basketball game, that is exceptional. Remember, she came in from the class of 2023. Chloe's still a baby. Chloe's still a baby. She's just been on campus a little over a month, y'all. A little over a month. And she's balling. She is balling. Against Texas A&M, she played 18 minutes, had 8.6 rebounds, 1 assist. Against Tennessee, she played 17 minutes, had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal. Against LSU, she played about 14 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Presbyterian, 26 minutes, 21 points, 13 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block shot. And yesterday, 12 big points in 17 minutes. Chloe is going to be a key cog in this thing that we call South Carolina basketball because she's a baller. She's a baller. She's going to get better and better and better, regardless of what anybody says about one Chloe Kitts. Oh, she got to get stronger. Oh, she got to do this. She got to do that. 10-6 is 10-6, y'all. 10-6 is 10-6. No matter how you slice that apple, she finds a way to get it done. Think about it like this right here. That mid-range jumper by Chloe is special. It is special. It's automatic. It is automatic when she does that jumper. Her confidence, and she said in the interview that sometimes that she has struggled with her confidence, but now it seems like Chloe has found that edge, that confidence while coming off the bench. Please, Don, don't change it. Please don't change anything. Let Chloe come off the bench with the Malaysia Fullwiley, Tessa Johnson, change the calculus of the basketball team. Because unlike other teams, T.L.C, when they come to the basketball game, you're talking about 3 5-star recruits coming all together at one time to replace 3 other 5-star recruits. Other teams can't do that. Other teams can't do that. But the depth that this basketball team has compared to other teams, they don't have it. They might come in with a really good player, but they ain't coming in with no 3. And I'm not even talking about a Sania Feagin. I'm not talking about an Adele Tapp, who is not on crutches no more, 6'6", who's going to be a beast this season. Chloe, Tessa, MiLaysia Fulwiley is going to be a problem for opponents for quite a long time. They're only babies, y'all. They're only babies. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the worst they're going to be. This is the floor for those 3 players. This is the floor for those 3 players. The floor. This is the worst those 3 players are going to be for the South Carolina Gamecocks. Y'all better be excited. Y'all better get lit. Y'all better get crazy, because what we have on this basketball team is talent, abundance of it, and it's everywhere. And not selfish basketball. We've seen some selfish basketball this weekend. We've seen it. We're going to see some selfish basketball tonight as this tournament continues to matriculate. But on this team right here, it is the prettiest basketball you want to see. If you want to draw up how to play basketball, you look at this team right here, who plays exceptional defense, who passes the ball, who shares the ball, and score a whole lot of points while defending also. This team is special. And T.L.C. going to be a key reason why we cut down the nets in April in Cleveland. Going to be a key reason. MiLaysia Fulwiley called it the seatbelt game. I'm calling it TLC. Bring it. Bring it. Been looking for a name for these freshmen. And it's called TLC. And I appreciate my homeboy for giving me that, for making that up. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And we are in the midst of a situation where Carolina is looking for opponents, but we ain't got to look too far. Indiana, Oklahoma, y'all up next. It doesn't matter who. It does not matter who we play on Friday. It don't matter. Because as long as Carolina play this brand of basketball that we saw between yesterday, and as long as we stay where we are locked in on defense, it's going to be a problem for any basketball team to stick with us. You may win a quarter. You may win 2 quarters. But when that clock ticks to 0, Carolina is going to ball. Defense will travel to Albany. Will offense? I don't know. Different jam, different environment. These are babies, in a different environment, all those different things. But these girls got confidence. They got confidence. And I know that defense is going to light it up. I know that. There's going to be some turnovers. There's going to be some balling. And if Dawn decides to throw that trap on any opponent during this tournament, it's a problem. It's a problem for Indiana, for Oklahoma, for Oregon State, whoever we choose to unleash that fury on. Because when we trap, it's different than everybody else trap. It's different because we're faster, We're bigger, we're stronger, and we got more talent. These are the things that South Carolina has. And you just got to find a way to combat that. I'm not quite sure if any team in this tournament can combat that situation. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I just looking at the teams, I just don't know how you deal with it. I don't know how you deal with it. Not this team. This ain't the team that was going through the motions early in the season. This ain't that team. This team is locked in. This team is ready to close this thing out. This team is 34-0 and trying to be 38-0 and put up that championship banner. This team is awesome, y'all. And as long as we play together, as long as we are connected, this team will continue to drive on to another championship. So much going on with this basketball team, so much going on in sports, so much amazing activity that is happening with the tournament, so many things that are going on. And it's awesome to see the growth of women's basketball. It's just awesome to see the growth of women's basketball. It's an amazing thing to see. And as long as it continues to grow and get into television screens that in places that has never been before, because you got a whole lot of people watching women's basketball. They never watched women's basketball before. You do. So keep up that same energy. And promote this sport. And most importantly, promote the South Carolina Gamecocks. This includes another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your man, Captain Will. Continue to continue to subscribe. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe on Spotify. Subscribe on iHeartRadio. I'm everywhere. Follow me on Twitter at Gamecocks Talk. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your man, Captain Will. Let's go.